confirmation sheet that basically utilizes everything that I'm covered for, because that is one of the requirements that you need to travel to Thailand. But now it's Gemini season, so let the travel commence, because we are in South Korea headed to what? BKK. Play with your mama home.
보다 자세한 내용은 앞좌석 등받이 속의 안내문을 참고해 주세요.
Enjoy your flight.
So I've officially arrived in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm about to fill out the Thai immigration form. Ooh, I really have no idea what I'm doing.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Welcome to my channel. Where's Korea Air? That's who I'm flying with. File folder. So one of the ticket and gate agents that checked me in was so kind enough to print out my insurance coverage confirmation sheet that basically utilizes everything that I'm covered for, because that is one of the requirements that you need to travel to Thailand. As you can see, I'm a little like congested and all over the place. Is the word congested or bamboozled? I don't even know. But basically, there were some requirements that I needed to make sure that I print out and fill out. So that's what's in the Thailand folder for 2022 June. And in regards to my flight route, I'm taking Korean Air from ATL to ICN, which is South Korea, and there were qualifications that I needed for ICN. From ICN, I'll still be taking Korean Air to then BKK, which is Bangkok. And so these were the requirements that I needed for Bangkok. So this folder here has a lot of printed out documents. This is my first time taking Korean Air, and because I work for Delta Airlines, we consider this a Z fare. So this is how the ticket looks. And I'm pretty sure I'm getting a lot of stares because I'm technically the only black person on this flight. But as you can see behind, everybody is lining up to board. And y'all, when I tell you, like, I'm just happy to make the flight because I'm considered a standby traveler for this flight. So the fact that I made it, I think I'm gonna have to do a sit down in-depth detail of just like my life leading up to this point, because I've been all over the place. But we're gonna think positive and we're gonna continue on with the travel vlog. Travel vlogger. You do YouTube? No? Oh, okay. Have you been to Thailand before? Are you going to Thailand or Seoul, Korea? No, are you flying to Seoul, Korea? Okay, I'm going to Thailand. Thailand. So are you Korean? Okay. So y'all, I have made it on the flight. As you can see, you do have to wear a mask once you enter onto Korean Air, even though at the airport, you know, we have lifted the mask mandation, I think is what it's called. But I have showcased to y'all my exit window speed, so very excited about that. A few things that they give. So this is a blanket. Let's see. They also give you a pillow. And then lastly, I have converted this little cup area into my personal products because I had to hurry up and put up my luggage. So got my chargers, iPhone charger, camera charger, and I want to say these are headphones. As you can see, these are the headphones that you get, and I have no idea what this is. You know what this is? Slippers. Oh, okay, slippers. So there are slippers inside of here for the 16-hour or 14-hour flight that we have. They basically ask us the same questions that they would ask you on a flight if you were sitting in the exit aisle, which is, are you okay with doing all the duties that you have to do if an emergency was to occur? And you know, normally you just say yes. typically never get first class when you are flying Zetfair, so I kind of knew that was going to happen. But other than that, I'm very appreciative to have made the flight, and just stay tuned for the flight. They unfortunately ran out of noodles earlier in the flight, so that would have been my best bet to put something on my stomach. But I've had some snacks like bananas, and I've been snacking on Summer Harvest brand snack mix. So that's what I've been that's what I've been eating to put on my stomach, just so that way I'm not starving on this like 16-hour flight. Cheesecake.
이번에 식사 괜찮으셨나요? 뭐 다른 거 필요하신 거 없으세요? 지워주셔도 드릴까요?
I think this is cheesecake. Now, there's still a very big, like, kind of like a language barrier, but not too much, not too much. So I'm able to communicate with them, you know, like with the basics on this flight. We have less than 2 hours and 30 minutes left until we touch down in South Korea, and that is not the end of my journey. I still have one more flight once I land in South Korea, and that is what will place me to my final destination. These type of flights over like 13 hours, knocking close to like 18, 20 hours. These flights are not for the weak. They're not. I got my essentials. Where my headphones at? Y'all, these 99-cent headphones, they've been doing the damn thing. I've been chilling. Got my headphones, got my pillow, got my blanket. I'm finna relax for the remainder of this flight until we touch down in South Korea. Do y'all do hot and ice?
2 drinks.
No, I'm saying, can I get it hot or ice, or do y'all like? Do y'all have hot?
Ice.
Hot. I would like a hot, medium.
Medium.
Do y'all have some? What are the sizes?
Size. Medium size.
I'll take a medium.
Medium. Hot.
Yes, hot white chocolate mocha,
Yes.
no whipped cream,
No cream.
and then a cup of ice water separately. A cup of ice water. Okay, is it cold? Oh, it's not cold. Cold water? Okay, so I'm gonna get a cold
You
water.
want cold water?
Yes.
Anything else?
Let me see. Yes, this is fine.
Anything
Just
else?
this and that. That's it. First of all, I really should unzip this. Let me drink my Korean water. It tastes like regular water. Obviously, I like it. I'm about finished it. Whew. So now that I am situated, I am at peace. I'm currently in my layover at, I may not pronounce it right, Incheon Airport, which is in South Korea. Station code ICN. Because if you work in aviation, it is important that you know all your station codes. So I had to go upstairs after I went through TSA and security, or TSA is security, to basically get my ticket that's going from ICN to BKK, which is Bangkok. So that's what I said. I'm at peace now because it's hot as shit. I'm at peace now because of the simple fact that I know I'm going to Bangkok. Because there still could have been a possibility of me not making, bitch, I'm hot as shit. There still could have been a possibility, since I'm flying standby, that I wouldn't have made the flight leaving from ICN to BKK, which is why I had to go through the stipulations of as if I was entering or flying into, instead of doing a layover for ICN. So I had to apply for a visa. I got approved for that, and I had to get a PCR test taken 2 days before travel, or you could have got an antigen test taken 1 day before travel. So God was on my side. God was on my side. The Korean airport, or Seoul Incheon's airport, it's really empty. It's quiet, it's huge, and it's peaceful and it's clean. South Korea is 13 hours ahead of Atlanta, Georgia. So as of right now in South Korea, it is Wednesday, June the 8th. It's 5:53 p.m. In Atlanta, it is Wednesday, June the 8th, but it's 4:53 a.m. I probably would have just been getting home, or just now like winding down in the bed from like working in nightlife. Around this time I would have been getting home, winding down, getting myself together to actually go to sleep. But now it's Gemini season, so let the travel commence, because we are in South Korea headed to what? BKK, play with your mama hoe. So my layover, I have roughly like an hour and 30 more minutes left of this layover before we start the party.
선반에서 산소 마스크가 내려옵니다. 마스크를 잡아당겨 코와 입을 완전히 덮고 끈으로 고정해주세요. 도움이 필요한 사람이 있으면 먼저 착용한 후 도와주세요. 기내에서는 전자담배를 포함한 모든 흡연 행위가 법에 따라 엄격히 금지되어 있습니다. 이륙 준비를 위해 좌석 등받이를 세워주시고 테이블이 제자리에 있는지 좌석 벨트를 매셨는지 다시 확인해주세요. 앞좌석 등받이 속에 보관할 수 없는 큰 전자기기는 좌석 하단 또는 기내 선반에 보관해주세요. 보다 자세한 내용은 앞좌석 등받이 속의 안내문을 참고해주세요.
Enjoy your flight.
in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm about to fill out the Thai immigration form. So this is how it looks. And this is the back. It asks me a variety of questions about, you know, your nationality, first name, surname, how long you'll be staying, passport information, and things like that. So this is holding me up from going to my hotel, but this needs to get done. So I pulled over to the side, copped a seat, and I'm about to fill out this information.